Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB. Today in the arena we are unlocking the power of Wooburg. All 5 colors. We're making peace with Asika, god of the tree, and the power of the prismatic bridge in an attempt to take some extra overpowered mid-range soup destroyer to the ladder. So what are we up to today? We're playing a 5-color version of basically Jund. In a nutshell, we have these 5-color cards. These are the reasons that we splash a few other colors in an otherwise very simple Jundy deck. And that is Courier Briefcase, which is a treasure artifact, makes a 1/1, can sack it for a mana of any color. It also can draw 3 cards. That makes me do like the Pog Angel. I like, draw 3 cards. That sounds awesome. I love it. Let's do it. The other one is Prismatic Bridge, which in this deck, the only creature or planeswalker you can hit is the other copy of the Prismatic Bridge, Asika, god of the tree, which, meh, it happens. But there's an 80% chance you hit Titan of Industry. Yay! Ramping into Titan after Titan after Titan. Let's see a Boros deck handle that. But yeah, it is very much a ramp Titan deck, a copy Titan deck on the DL. Also along the way in the curve, making use of all this Wooburg mana is the Kami War, the very powerful saga. You may have already seen, I think I saw Croakies for sure play a deck like this. I also saw a deck very similar to this doing well in the standard challenges earlier in the meta. I played something kind of like it before, but I wanted to take another shot at it and sort of build it from the ground up. I think that both of those decks had a good idea. I think that Croakies' idea of Jund and just splash the other 2 colors for Kami War was really sweet. But I think the deck that I saw in the standard challenges that I made a video with the Prismatic Bridge into Titan of Industry was really sweet. So trying to mash those 2 together and revisit it, because I've been running into a little bit of a mid-range meta all of a sudden. I was skewing my decks anti-aggro hardcore. You know how this goes. You skew anti-aggro, and then all of a sudden all of the mid-range decks show up, and it's like, okay, I need a bit more power. I need a bit more oomph. And this deck should be able to go over the top of anything that isn't trying to get on the board quickly. The Esper mid-range piles, the Jund mid-range piles, Anvil, all that stuff. We're just gonna go to the top rope and drop a Titan on them. And I think that that's a really good strategy when you find the battlefield's getting gummed up and the game's taking too long, is just have more power than they do. Something you can do, especially if they're good at stopping aggro. The rest of the deck, you know these cards. You've seen them around. I love the one Azusa's Many Journey, because if you have multiples of this, God knows you'll draw like 2 of these and 2 lands, and they'll just do nothing. But in this deck with a lot of land, 1 copy, when you do draw it, feels really powerful. Voltage Surge and Fable the Mirror Breaker are pretty much locks all over the format at this point. For artifacts that you can sack to the Surge, you can sack a Chariot, you can sack Treasure from the Mirror Breaker, and you can sack the Briefcase itself. So it does have enough artifacts that sometimes when you need that 4-point hit, you have it. Binding the Old Gods can fetch a wide variety of lands. You can see we've got an interesting spread of check lands and tri-lands, things like that, just to try to lightly splash white and lightly splash blue to make sure that we can cast things like the Kami War. So we talked about the key cards and why the deck. What I absolutely love about the deck, honestly, I think it's what a lot of you Timmies love about the deck. There's something about casting a Wooburg card that feels super satisfying. Like you weren't supposed to do it. You're supposed to, you know, the seasoned pros, the veterans, the graybeards of Magic the Gathering will tell you you have to pick 2 to 3 colors to have a reliable mana base. And having a reliable mana base is the most important thing about Magic. And we all just kind of want to say, thanks, Dad, but I'm going to go out there and do things my way and just cast my 5-color card on curve because I'm freaking king of the world. And I guess that's what I like about this deck. I like rebelling against my parents. So what would I change? I think that something I would change about the deck, honestly, I don't know that I have changes I want to do about this deck. It held its own on ladder. We're talking about around 60% win rates. The Chariot doesn't have that many cool things to copy, so it would be nice if I could get like a Ren and 7 or something like that in here, because Chariot feels a little bit like it's not living its absolute best life unless it copies a Rhino from the Titan or something like that. So that's the only thing that I'm like, how do I get more support for the Chariot? The Chariot itself was great. Another card I'd love to fit in would be Prosperous Innkeeper to ramp into the Chariot and have treasures to fit the mana, but Briefcase is pretty much holding the spot, and I'm not sure how to make room for it. So I don't have a bunch of changes that I would really want to throw in for this deck. I think as far as like dropping a bunch of sagas and doing the cool thing, the deck does a good job. It's probably where you want to be if your goal is to Wooburg. All right. Thank you very much for watching this video. I'm currently not recording an outro, so I'm sticking it all in the intro. It does save me a lot of time before I have to get my flight to Philadelphia, and when I do these record aheads and don't have to record an outro, it's less files to manage, less to upload, and less time recording. So thank you to everybody for understanding. And when you go into comments and see everybody going, "Where's the outro?" you, who are so cool, you actually listen to my intro, you know the answer. So I'm going to tell you the thing we always tell you in every video right now, and that is 100% unequivocally, you're cool.
Hello everyone, it's Ginny G again, here to cozy up with you all and read some more comments. All glory to Degen taxes and the prismatic scaffolding. What is it with you people and insisting I'm a DJ who wants to scaffold the prismatic bridge? Try it again and I will complete you from the inside out. Can we just call it Ginions instead of Jin's Minions? I'll call you whatever you want me to call you, but it's kind of a good idea. I think you should splash some green and white for Prismatic Talk Brioche and a Gin and Boombast deck. This is very funny and original. Laugh, please. Ha. Ha 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 ha. Screenshots, comments to use in a promotion. You think this is a promotional video? I literally talk about completing CGB, and I roast his followers on his own channel. So what exactly is being promoted here, other than your own imminent completion? 169, 420 pop, subscribe. Is Jenny real? Can he hurt me? Oh, baby, I already have. That gin tonic is one wacky noodle. Hey, don't you talk about my wacky noodle. You still smell like cheese. Well then why don't you come over here and eat me up? And on that note, I'm gonna need to leave you all for some private time, so subscribe. 169, 420. Gingy out.
Surge him up. She got Disciple. Okay, I guess I discard my 1-for-1 removal against a deck that's going to play discard cards. Or I have the white, so this is the blue, and here's the Fable. Alright, mana's going to be good. Opponent up to no good. Seiju. Again, 1-for-1 removal doesn't look very good against them. Goseiju might be useful, but I actually think I let it go. 0-for-1 removal even worse against a deck using discard elements. You just want to make them suffer. On the other hand, Asika God of the Tree, Prismatic Bridge might be very good. Don't know if they can remove it. So let's find out. The Prismatic frickin' Bridge. They also didn't trade. So they're going to try to leverage card advantage from this wedding announcement. They play as Edgar, Charmed Groom. Titan! Alright, destroy target, artifact or enchantment, and why did you leave? Whatever could be wrong? Okay, we have some of our 5-color nonsense. We'll see if we have time to play it. Every time we've had our fun 5-color cards, we've been on the draw and run over completely. Evolving Wilds? I feel good about this already, but we'll see. 2 Kami Wars might be a bit much. Snow-covered mountain. Snow-covered island. I will never resolve a spell. Cool. Cool. Let's see if I can break my own expectations. We did it! This is Mill. Well, I don't have anything I can do about Mill. I can just try to go fast and kill them. This is not the time to draw 3 copies of the Kami War. That is some Shuffler is rigged nonsense. Still think this is Mill. It's an interesting turn, though. I want to strangle a cat. Disgusting. Disgusting behavior. Reprehensible. Our opponent should be ashamed. So I guess this is what I have to do. Yeah, pretty sure this game's over. But we'll see. We do have some expensive casting costs. Can't cast you, can I? The one time I really needed to. Now I can, but I'll have to tap it. Oh, it has Vigilance now. I can do that. That's cool. I forgot it gave Vigilance to other creatures. Been a while. Unlikely to matter. But we do have some big creatures in our deck. Our opponent may have milled all of them. All 4 of our Kami Wars were in the top 30. Okay, they only have 2. That's not much. That's a Titan. 16 cards to go. 1 card left! 1 card! Of course it's another Titan. Okay, return, then each opponent discards. We are not returning. Submit 0, right? Do I have enough damage to kill him? I think I'm actually short. Don't think I got it. I don't think I have this. I can't cast the Titan. Can I? Huh? Alright, well this part is submit 0. Opponent has to discard. Alright, I play land. I cast Titan off of Sika. Is that enough? Yes. Oh my goodness. What a weird game. I mean, what a bizarre game. Sure. Have a shield counter. One card, baby. Suck it, Mill. 1 card. I don't think my deck could have been stacked. Like, my deck was like stacked in their favor, except, you know, just broke a little lucky at the end. It was crazy. Ooh, nice hand. We got the many journeys in the spot we actually wanted in. Crazy. Never mind. We've been duressed. Careful, never say nice hand. The opponent will duress you. We also have our colors, I think. I mean, when they're not sure, they take the Fable, right? We'll see. Ha! All right. The journey... the journey was never going to happen. All right. Hopefully this means they're mid-rangey and not aggro-y or tempo-y. Mid-range is where we want to be. Oh, man. All right, all right, all right. I got this 1/1. Sometimes it blocks, we'll see. Okay, tempo-y. Probably a bad matchup. They see a chariot, they take a chariot. Well, that means we'll have Fable to try to fix our hand. We're going upstairs to the Elite Spellbinder. We're gonna have to draw some good cards. Fable helps with that. What a hand. So many good things going on. It's totally fine. Down to 11. Okay, draw something good. Said something good. All right, blue, black, this can be red, this can be white, and then we just need green. So I think we let these go. Oh, nice. That's great. That's yeah, that's great. This is fine. This is fine. Yeah, that's the play. They've been all in on one Elite Spellbinder I can't kill. It's just not been the game for me. Surge can kill it. Then we're not quite dead. Oh, there's a hook. A hook makes it a lot way better than that. Now there's still a hive, but our life total will be high enough to survive. Oops. Nope, it's gotta be 4. Alright, hive can power up. We need to draw another artifact to kill it. Or we need to draw land to drop the chariot. Or another creature to double block it. So, a lot of live draws. A tapped land, though, is probably game. That is a live draw, for sure. Okay. Now we have 2 blockers. That might keep the opponent from even powering up the hive. No, it doesn't. What do you think? If we double block and kill this hive, then we can draw 3 cards with the briefcase. No, we can't. We don't have the right mana. All right, kill it. Well, I can make a 1/1. That's fun. We're just chilling now, trying to get some land and stabilize, baby. That's all. Okay, couple of ass pirates. Just a couple booty piratey. All right, do this on the end step. We get to keep it through another turn cycle. When it dies, we get some hook trigger. It's a good draw, though. And now we start to gum up the ground a bit, and I guess that's the best we can hope for. We're gonna drain them out. We need the next 2 sources to be green as well. Green, blue, red, yeah. Definitely need some green. You wanna attack? Okay. End step. Make a kitty. Sure. You gotta be careful here with this exile. If they exile the reflection, we're just gonna go over there and kill ya. Okay.
You are not much of a road.
Another briefcase. We have to not die, so we need at least 2 blockers, preferably 3. We're probably playing this. That's 1 blocker. So we have these 2. So yeah, let's go ahead If we attack here, we'll have a cat and a cat. If the opponent removes one of them, we're not dead. They need to remove both, which is very hard to do. So let's also send this. Make sure the Emperor dies. Okay, this is their window. They can remove 2 things. They can win the game here. They have another Emperor. Weird timing. Not sure what the point of that timing is. It's not a creature right now. Okay, they have a hopeful 2. They can... Oh, they could have just killed the chariot that way. Interesting.
I have got new moves to teach you.
Forced blocks. But now the chariot gets to crack back at them. This is so weird. And we have a treasure, so we can play backup chariot. We can also play this Fable of the Mirror Breaker. At 4. At 4. It's so dangerous. I mean, all these tokens are going to end up blocking if I don't make the creature now. So we go like this. And like this. And they're both lethal threats, so this is super dangerous. Again, I'm like dead to removal, but they're top decking. Okay, and they're hanging on to their Wandering Emperor, which I don't know, man. All right, off the top, removal for the win for the opponent. It's a thinker. Opponent makes a samurai.
Must protect the people.
Counters going on the aspirant and the samurai. So close. All right. I think I can Titan here. Oh man, and I draw a card I really want to play, but we're going to decline and we're going to Titan. All right, opponent has mana open. I'm guessing that they didn't draw anything good. But I'm not attacking with the chariot because I need to attack with this to play the Titan. Ooh, is that a good reason not to, though? No, we definitely play the Titan here. In that case, we're attacking with 2. Treasure acquired. Drop Wandering Emperor to 1, so it can't minus and exile. Drop Titan. 4/4 for sure. And 5 life. And we can also power up a chariot. Hook damage has got them to 12. And that's actually... We have a lethal board if they went too hard. Well, first strike, though, is going to make this Luminarch mingle pretty well. No attacks, though. All right. We scared him. We scared him good. One more turn and we can copy this Titan. We have to make it there. This should help. Finally, one of those frickin' Luminarchs is dead. And I think we just pass. One more turn, we copy Titan. Easy. Trespasser. We're at 11 now. That would have been so scary a few turns ago. They're gonna exile creatures from their graveyard so they get the drain. We're down to 9. Wandering Emperor.
I have got new moves to teach you.
+1/+1 counter. All right. Creatures are not weak. Will the opponent have a Titan answer? Let's find out. Let's tear off the frickin' band-aid. Okay, that happened. 5 life and a rhino. We'll see if the opponent lets me do this. Like if they stick around for it, but if they do... Oh my. That's a lot. That's a lot. Yeah, why not? What could go wrong? Make them survive. It's going to be hard. We'll go here, and we'll put a shield counter on target creature you control, and we will make a 4/4. And here's our shield counter. So that chariot doesn't go anywhere. Opponent says, good game. They do not want to figure out how to block for a turn to survive, then try to use Wandering Emperor to get back in it. They are out of here. Surges. Surges will protect us. Protect us from the aggro gamers. Of course, if they're not playing aggro, we're hoping Fable resolves and does stuff that keeps us in the game. Yeah, baby. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Die. Thank you for this fodder. Briefcase. So, white red or just white? This is mono white. They play mono white. Okay. Let's let Luminarch... We'll leave Luminarch alone for a minute. We'll see if we change our mind about that. They might play a Brutal Cathar here, which we'd really want to surge. Then the opponent could put the counter here, but we still might attack or draw a new removal spell. Hopeful. Sure, sure. Counter on Hopeful, sure. Let's discard some stuff and draw some stuff. It'll be fun. Wah, wah. We did find Binding. That's cool. Slam that, kill this. I offered a trade with you. My little Gabo Shamo. Your Luminarch Ass Pirate. Okay, hit. Cool. I'm gonna decide here whether or not to kill this. Probably need to kill it, but they might put something on the stack that changes my mind. Does that change my mind? They could make a mistake with this. Let's decide. Let's see what they decide to do. What they should do is put the counter on their Luminarch. If they put it on the Angel, now we can shoot down the Angel with the Surge. And they did. If they're not going to block with this, they may want to attack with it. Ooh, Binding's a good draw. We did it again. All right, we need some of our other colors. White and blue. We'll get the garden. Just do it again, baby. Mana's gonna be juicy. Keep piling up those treasures, those resources that we can use to turn those briefcases into cards. Okay. I think enough is enough. They're gonna see this. They can have a briefcase. Not that worried about the Spellbinder because it trades with everything. Chariot. Blue source. Death touch. We'll do the end step, opponent's end step reflection-y thing. We go to 13, and now they have an Asika's Chariot full of nonsense to deal with. Where are my 5-colory cards? We just haven't needed them yet. But we also haven't drawn them. No Prismatic Bridges, no Kami Wars. We got some briefcases that might draw some cards. That's about it. Okay, target. Yeah, it's gotta be you. Doesn't really matter what we do here, because it's just gonna go away. But now we kill you, we get a Fable back. So good. Thalia. Whoa, whoa, you're at 13. No respect. More Death Touch. Don't really want to throw this into the Thalia. Well, no. The Chariot has demoralized you and you don't want to play. Okay. All right, we'll keep that hand. Looks like all the fun we could ever want to have. Actually, I mean, other than the turn 2 briefcase, it could be a clunker. So I don't know quite what we're getting into. I'm ready for my hopeful initiate. Jesus. Yeah. All right. The tap plan next turn might be a tilter. This is mono white, nothing but mono white. Every day mono white, all day mono white. Okay. Cool. This is so great right now. Could draw an untapped land. Untapped land! Tap land. I think we still gotta do it. Think we fall too far behind if we don't. Last game I won Kami War, but not like this. Not like this. All right, it's this, I think. Blade Historian, huh? Well, we go to 7. Can you find 1 damage? I bet you can. What can we draw? We can't draw anything, right? I'll take the Chariot almost certainly. We could draw an untapped land and still cast it, but that doesn't save us now. Oh, they had it the whole time. Good game, my butt. Game sucked. All right, this time maybe we go briefcase into Chariot into Chariot. We're on the draw, so might be Anvil, might be Burn. We'll see. How about briefcase into Chariot into Chariot into Chariot? Anvil, great. Hey, at least it tries to block something. I'm used to this just getting run over by something that already has 2 or 3 toughness. That's a block. Not used to having all this board presence. Ooh, we got a smelter. So, I mean, we could blow up the anvil. Could also surge the smelter and try to... and then start spamming chariots? I think we just spam chariots, though. It's really good. Warlock class. That looks fun. For someone, not me. Top 3. How's our life gain sources? We got Titans. Maybe we'll play Titans. Oh, they didn't sacrifice, huh? Cool. Cool. Now what? Probably either want to play the binding or another chariot. Let's start by attacking them with a chariot. They might just blow this up. That would be fine, I guess. Because we'll just play another. And see what they do. Moving right along. The last one made him pause for a minute. Let's see what the next one does. Eventually, they probably have a hook for these cats, but at least they lose their smelter. And they don't have an artifact here. They just chucked their own anvil. Wow. Okay. They chucked their own anvil. How about this time? What do you do about this chariot? Blocks. Love it. What about this chariot? What do you do about that? Do they have meat hook is going to become the question. But we have more powerful cards in our deck to draw into. Man, I can't believe our life total stayed so high. Let's go, team. Oh, now they've got something? Yeah, they do. Okay. We've got all 5 colors if we ever draw a 5-color payoff. Could be fun, but I don't know if we will. Since they play a Warlock class, we'll just Surge now. They might have things that are like if a creature died on your turn, or they might top deck a Deadly Dispute. There's the hook. We knew it would happen. But now I have powerful top decks, and they have like small ball top decks, so at some point this is going to work out for us. We could have drawn the cards right now, but I'm holding this. I'm sure there'll be a good thing to use it on, whether it's an anvil or hook or what. Okay. Opponent feels ground to dust and they're leaving. Nice. Alright, fables and briefcases, as far as the eye can see. No turn 1 tapped land. There's so many in my deck, I'm nervous I'm just going to draw infinite tapped lands now. Oh well. Are the price we pay. Oh look, those two keep facing each other. It's like Ken and Ryu, man. That chariot looks nice. The opponent's gonna have to crawl through a whole bunch of value to beat me in this one. You can bet they're up to the challenge. Should I just block and like take my 3 life now? Should I play a Fable and threaten a double block? I think we'll just no blocks for a minute. Could have also played Chariot here, but I think we want to hold that briefcase for a while. I've got blockers. Be afraid. Okay, so you are the Boros variety. Uh-huh. Alright. It's gonna be Chariot time. Do I have time for another Fable? I think we just decline here because these are all castable cards that could matter. But I don't think I have time for another Fable, and a 1-mana removal spell would be amazing. Thank you, deck. Not bad. Not bad, deck. Not bad. Your Chariot awaits. I would love to cast Kami War next turn, so I don't really want to play this Surge here. Okay, dubs. Jesus. Let's see what they do. Both? Okay. Kami War can take care of that. It puts a nice big target on the card, right? Kill it! Now, I think I attack here. I think that's the play. I still have 2 blockers. The opponent doesn't want to get in with both of these Luminarchs. They'd have to each pump each other, and then they'd still trade. Okay. Interesting. What are they going to do? Everybody going in? Alright, they're going to send the house and try to burn me out. Great. Looking forward to that. Six life. Meat hook! That's insane. So if we meat hook here, we gain some life. So I think I actually bounce my own reflection. I could have powered up the Chariot first, and then I'd still get an attack in. Don't know if that's actually any good when I can just attack for 2 here. Wait, I don't have double black for this hook. Okay, so that's a bad play. Oh no. Surge. No. Okay, so like this. All right. Do they have double royal? They already cast 1. No, they do not have double royal. They have Sunrise Cavalier. Let's see. So we can block that with a 4/4. Let's surge away the Luminarch now. This is going to be really close. They scoop! Okay then. We take those. A little rocky. Got the job done. Might have played different if I hadn't noticed I lacked the double black. Do we hope to just draw land for Fable and win game? Or do we mulligan a 2-lander? On the play, too, we get 2 looks. About 50-50. I believe in me. We'll draw this land. Or a briefcase would do. Well, yeah, never something didn't, something have it. Something. But do they hold up Jwari? Foretell. We go for it. We are bold. We are bold and beautiful today. Alright, they had a choice of Fable or Shaman, and they chose Shaman, so they could slam Rafine. And now we might miss land, so Titan can go. I think Hook can go. Hey, we drew a Surge, but we don't have the frickin' artifact. So we'll play Esika, because we're going to need the mana. Because we need to bind this Rafine. Awkward for sure. It just got out of range of Voltage Surge, and we just didn't have the treasure. Opponent made the right choice to not exile the Fable. Don't kill the Esika, please. Just want a little mana. And if you kill this, how are you going to kill the Fable? That's right, you won't. That's right. So you need to leave it. You need to leave Esika alone. How greedy am I? Greedy enough to be going for this hit. I want my 1 damage. I mean, they already decided, like, to let this go. Now they're doing this? Interesting. Wow, so they're going to discard a spell here because they want to ambush Esika. Yeah. Nope. No, we're not playing with that. What if you didn't have that? Huh? Okay. Well, now we can't bind the frickin' Rafine, so I guess we're just a chariot gamer. Just missing land drops all over the place. I mean, Rafine is all by Rafine's self, trying to take on all the nonsense of all 5 colors. We'll see what happens. Okay, land chuck. 16. We got a big board. Do they have a hook? You gonna hook this? If they do, we get the Esika thing on the next turn. We get Esika binding. Yeah, so we can kill the Rafine. There it is. I had a feeling that was the play. All right, what do we do? Yeah, it's the binding. We can start fixing our mana problems too. It's been a weird game of mana issue. And that's their board. So let's see what happens next. I'm guessing Wandering Emperor XL Sika Chariot. Or another Rafine. And another Fable. Alright, what are we missing? Blue. Is it worth killing this with Surge? We have to give up our chariot to do it. It's so bad. We don't have to make that decision right this second. Maybe they vanishing versus this chariot on end step? That would be a great time to use the Surge on the Rafine. Yes! Beautiful. Another dead Rafine. Ah, dead Sphinx. Music to my ears. Hi, Kaido. What you doing?
Can't fix everything. He can. I got someone on the inside.
An Illuminarch? Suddenly their deck starts looking mopey. You're suffering from mopey deck syndrome there, opponent. Raw. Seems real good. So much value. You're gonna wrestle these sagas. And they're going to destroy you. Alright, need some really good cards with that Kaido. You're probably like too many lands away from scoop. Alright, return a permanent. That'll be you. Make the opponent discard. They seem like a Wandering Emperor situation. Make him do it. Maybe a little Interceptor? Seat. Okay. You're not done fighting.
Fine. I'll find another way.
How about more Fable? Do you like Fable? Always time for more Fable. How about a Sika played on the Sika side instead of the bridge side? It's really held us together this game. I don't know if we could have done anything without it. Ray of Enfeeblement. And Cycle. Rough times, rough times. Yep, here comes a dragon. Opponent wants none of that. And we move on.